Coming up on the DMC Upside, Del Mar College celebrates the progress of their largest construction project. We'll take you there.
The second annual Over the Edge fundraiser for student scholarships was a huge success. We'll tell you all about it.
Student interns from the Child Development Early Childhood Program donated books to a local free little library. We'll explain.
The college's pharmacy technology program held a Pharmacy Day. The Center for Early Learning celebrated breast cancer awareness with a Pink Out Day. Del Mar College held their annual Viking Fall Carnival, and students in the radio and television program will present a Del Mar update.
Hello, this is the November edition of the DMC Upside. I'm Carlos Garanzuay.
And I'm Emily Gonzalez. We've got the latest news and information about Del Mar College.
Del Mar College recently celebrated the progress of the largest construction project from the 2014 bond. The General Academic and Music Building 2 will change the character of the entire East Campus.
On October 22, 2018, Del Mar College administration, faculty, staff, and students gathered on Del Mar College's East Campus to level up at Del Mar College and celebrate with a construction update on the General Academic Music Building 2.
This is really exciting because when I came to Del Mar in 1962, none of this was here, and it's kind of funny now seeing how big it really is. I'm going, we're losing all our green space, you know, and the dorm was right over there where the newer part of the building is. So it's a lot of change, but it's very exciting, and I'm so excited for our students and the staff, of course, because they live here, you know.
The construction has been the biggest project in the college's 2014 $157 million bond initiative. This complex completes the new facilities for the music department begun in Phase 1.
Our students are going to really, I think they're going to really soar in this new space. They will have enough room. There is a great balance of student work area, student learning, guided learning as in classrooms and studios and rehearsal halls, and then also there is spaces for them just to go, not think about anything and be in the outdoors and let what they're learning sink in. And I think that's very important for students in learning, is that they have time to get away from it all. And so we're excited for our students, and we know that they are the reason that this is happening.
The new complex will also accommodate space for English, speech, mathematics, and social sciences instruction that has up until now been offered in buildings that were built in the 1930s.
You know, seeing it on paper is one thing, and then seeing it when it's really, it's, you can touch it, you can feel it, and it's alive. It's quite another feeling. And like I said, I'm most excited for our students because the world is changing, and when we're going to put these students out, whether it's a job or teaching, they're going to have all of these capabilities on that campus, so they need to know how it works.
For information on the 2014 capital improvements for Del Mar College, go online to www.delmar.edu/2014bond. We're taking a break, but there's more of the DMC Upside coming up.
Vikings are tough. They don't back down from a challenge. That's why at Del Mar College, they've been our symbol of discovery and perseverance since 1935. Today, that Viking spirit thrives more than ever as we develop the next generation of innovators, problem solvers, entrepreneurs, and leaders. Because to go from just getting by to finally getting ahead, it takes a Viking. Del Mar College, dreams delivered.
Are you a former military service member looking to start a new career? If so, Del Mar College can help you enter the trucking industry at little or no cost to you. A grant from the Texas Workforce Commission pays the tuition for former service members to earn a Class A commercial driver's license at Del Mar College. Truck driver training takes just 4 weeks of daytime classes or 10 weeks of evening classes. To learn more about the Skills for Transition program, contact Del Mar College's Veteran Services Office at 361-698-1683 or email egoodrow@delmar.edu.
My name is Caitlin. I'm 6 years old. I like to go to the beach with my cousins. When I was a baby, I was very sick. And then I got a liver transplant from an organ donor. He saved my life.
This gift of life was made possible by an organ donor. Imagine what you could make possible. Sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
Welcome back. The second annual Over the Edge fundraiser was held in late October. The college's foundation gives thrill seekers the opportunity to rappel down a 20-story building, all while helping make students' dreams possible.
On October 19, 2018, the Del Mar College Foundation's second annual Over the Edge fundraiser took place at the Holiday Inn downtown Marina. Del Mar College's president and CEO, Dr. Mark Escamilla, and Del Mar College's mascot, Valdar the Viking, were just two of many participants who rappelled 200 feet down from the top of the Holiday Inn downtown Marina.
This is the second year we're doing this rappelling fundraising called Over the Edge, and people raise $1,000 for the right to rappel down the side of the Holiday Inn downtown here in Corpus Christi. It's 20 stories. And it's a wonderful way to raise money. This year, we're hoping to raise $100,000 for student scholarships, and we are well on our way with the title sponsorship from Flint Hills Resources at $25,000, and we're so grateful.
I think that college is expensive wherever you go, so we can't run away from that. I've got 3 kids. I put them through college. I know exactly how much it costs. Still paying off loans. So scholarships are a great way to help defer some of those costs and help the students. It's a great investment because those students, eventually, some of them will be our employees. So what Del Mar does is it gets them ready. It prepares them, gives them experience, gives them the skills that they need, which is great. Our company is only successful because of our employees. And so the more you do, the better we do. And the better the area does. And Mary was right. A lot of these employees from Del Mar will end up staying here. They'll be our career employees. What a great investment for us.
Partnering with Over the Edge Global, a special events company that provides signature events for nonprofit organizations around the world, the Del Mar College Foundation was able to raise and exceed last year's total of over $45,000 for Del Mar College scholarships.
For more information on the Del Mar College Foundation, or to make a donation, go online to www.delmar.edu/foundation.
Student interns in the Child Development Early Childhood Program recently collected children's books. These books were donated to one of the city's free little libraries to help promote literacy in the community.
On October 22, 2018, Del Mar College students in the Child Development Early Childhood Internship 2 class donated over 200 children's books to one of the little free libraries in the Corpus Christi area.
This is books that the Childhood Club and Internship 2 students have collected to give back to the community. The whole idea of Little Free Libraries is to take a book and leave a book. We're trying to promote to the community to read, families reading with their children.
A Little Free Library is a 501 nonprofit organization that aims to inspire a love of reading, build community, and spark creativity by fostering neighborhood book exchanges around the world.
It works off of donated books, but the whole idea is you can take a book and you can leave a book, take a book, but you don't have to always leave a book. If you want to come back and leave one, that's fine. You don't even have to return the book you took. If you want to, that's fine. It's just to promote, literacy and reading, and just when I was a kid, I loved to read books, and even as an adult, I do. So I found myself kind of visiting a few little free libraries around town, and I thought, why not have my own to put in the community? So we have 2 boxes.
More than 60,000 public bookcases are registered with the organization and branded as Little Free Libraries. These college students are building family and community relationships and also learning about becoming professionals in their field of study.
We're doing it to really promote awareness for children in reading, and we want them to be able to realize that reading is such an important thing in life, especially even through adulthood, and it's something that families can connect with their child while they're doing something fun and also related to learning.
For information on the Child Development Early Childhood Program, Go online to www.delmar.edu/CDEC or call 361-698-2809. We'll be right back with the Del Mar Update presented by students in the radio and TV program.
Dream of earning a great salary with excellent benefits? Del Mar College can get you where you want to go. Drivers are in huge demand. And with our transportation training services, you can earn a commercial driver's license in as little as 3 weeks. So drive your own success and get the license that puts you behind the wheel. Learn more at delmar.edu/trucking.
Welcome to this edition of Del Mar Update. I'm Jazz Patlin.
And I'm Mia Gonzalez.
Advising and registration for the spring 2019 semester is underway. Students planning to attend Del Mar College in the spring are encouraged to be advised and register as early as possible. Registration can be done online provided the student has sophomore status, meaning at least 24 hours of college-level credit. Students are still encouraged to see their academic advisors for their major or visit the student enrollment centers if an undeclared or liberal arts major. Students may register through December 3rd with payment due the same day. Registration will reopen December 4th after the class rolls have been stripped of students who did not pay on time. The next deadline to pay is January 2nd.
Classes begin January 14th. Del Mar College Regents have unanimously accepted the Phase 1 schematic design for Del Mar's future Southside campus. Reviewing architects' renderings and a video virtual tour, the Regents accepted the design by the team of Ginsler and Turner Ramirez architects. The design presented is the first of 4 phases. It illustrated the configuration of buildings, exterior features, and locations of academic programs. The campus is to be built at the intersection of Rodfield Road and Yorktown Boulevard. The primary programs for the campus are architecture, engineering, biotechnology, and culinary arts. Construction is slated to start October 2019, with most of the campus completed by May 2021. The projected first-year enrollment is set for 3,500 students. 40% of the students are expected to move from the east and west campuses of Del Mar, and the other 60% to be new students.
The second annual Rappelling fundraiser event has been held on behalf of Del Mar College. The event took place October 19th and 20th at the Holiday Inn Corpus Christi downtown Marina. Once again, Del Mar College President Dr. Mark Escamilla led the way for more than 30 rappellers who descended the 22-story hotel. The DMC Viking mascot Valdar was one of those going over the edge. Over $51,000 were raised for student scholarships, which exceeded last year's net. The event sponsor, the Del Mar College Foundation, says scholarships is the #1 priority. Executive Director of the Foundation, Mary McQueen, says scholarships provide access to quality education for local citizens.
The Del Mar Vocal Viking Speech and Debate Team has completed in its first competition of the year. The tournament took place at San Jacinto College in Houston, October 20th and 21st, against 2- and 4-year schools. 17 institutions were in the competition, with 3 from out-of-state colleges. The Vocal Vikings are a young team with only 1 student having any previous experience. The team won 5 trophies, with 2 students winning a trophy 2 successive days. Joe Michael Salinas placed 4th both days in after-dinner speaking. Felix Polito won 6th place in both days in after-dinner speaking. Natasha Perez took 5th in persuasive speaking.
A Del Mar College professor has had his book reviewed by an out-of-town newspaper. History professor Dawson Barrett's book, The Defiant, Protest Movements in Post-Liberal America, was one of the 2 texts reviewed by the Canton, Ohio Daily Ledger. The newspaper called the book a 232-page gem. The book was compared to a handful of classical history titles such as Howard Zinn's People History of the United States, James Lowen's Lies My Teachers Told Me, and Dick Gregory's No More Lies. Barrett's book views 20th century America through the lens of dissent, picket lines, protest marches, and sit-ins in factories and lunch counters. The newspaper review quotes Barrett that the history of the U.S. is a history of conflict. Barrett's divided his book into 5 sections: environment, youth culture, labor, war and peace, and poverty and economic justice.
A highlight of the various art exhibitions held on the campus of Del Mar College is showing of the art faculty's work. The fall semester exhibit will feature 48 artworks by 11 faculty artists. The exhibition includes photography, sculpture, drawings, prints, ceramics, paintings, and mixed media. Some of the faculty members whose works features include Lauren Baker, Robert Brink, Jerry Covarrubias, Kirsten Dell, Kitty Dudix, Randy Flowers, Ken Rozier, Mike Stevens, and Ashley Thomas. The Joseph A. Kane Art Gallery will display the works through early December. The gallery is open from 9 to 4, Monday through Thursday, and 9 to noon on Fridays. The art program is a member of the National Association of Schools of Art and Design.
That's this edition of Del Mar Update. I'm Jazz Patlin.
And I'm Mia Gonzalez. Stay tuned for more Del Mar Upside.
Attention Coastal Bend military veterans. If you're thinking about pursuing a college education or resuming your studies and you don't feel like you're college ready, Del Mar College may be able to help. Through a grant from the U.S. Department of Education, we've launched the Veterans Upward Bound program to help veterans just like you navigate the process of going back to school. All services are free to qualifying veterans. For more information, call the Veterans Upward Bound program at 361-698-2643 or go to our Facebook page at Del Mar College Veterans Upward Bound.
If I can reach the stars, pull one down for you, shining on my heart, so you could see the truth. I could change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby. If I could change the world, baby. If I could change the world.
Make a difference. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Thanks for staying with us. The Del Mar College Pharmacy Technology Program held a Pharmacy Day. This event informed individuals about the role pharmacy technicians play in educating patients.
On October 22, 2018, Del Mar College's Pharmacy Technology program hosted Pharmacy Day at the Health Science Building on Del Mar College's West Campus. Pharmacy Day is a way to inform the public about the important role that pharmacy technicians play in educating patients and promoting safe and effective use of medication.
Today we're celebrating Pharmacy Week, so it's all this week in October. Every year we have Pharmacy Week. So today we're doing Pharmacy Day, so we're going to be doing a few demonstrations and some games for the people who come by to celebrate our Pharmacy Week. The purpose is to get the word out about our program here at Del Mar College so that the community will know about our program and any other student here at Del Mar College so that we can spread the word.
The pharmacy technology students demonstrated IV preparation, cream and ointment preparation, weighing solids, and pouring liquids. Games were also on hand to educate the public on naming drug compounds, disease states, and matching drug names.
Our program consists of 2 degrees, certificate degree, which generally takes about a year, and the associates about 2 years. And so when the student comes to our program, they'll study all the different aspects about dispensing drugs and filling drug medications. The technician is there to assist the pharmacist in the daily aspects of preparing and dispensing medications, both in retail and in hospital pharmacies.
It's very hands-on, It's not just sitting down with a book. You're getting up, you're having to learn how to make the medications, what all goes into it, all the details and everything. It's fun. It's not just your typical program to where you're sitting at a book. You're actually getting to know what goes through medications. So if you have a family member on medications and you want to know what goes into those medications or what they go through with their condition, this is a fun program to get into. It really is. You learn a lot about medication. You learn a lot about what people are going through with their conditions, and you learn a lot how it's made and the different reasons for every medication and stuff like that.
For information on the Pharmacy Technology program at Del Mar College, contact the Department of Allied Health at 361-698-2820.
During Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the Center for Early Learning planned a Pink Out Day Walk. The children from the center walked around the cul-de-sac in support of anyone who may be fighting or has fought this battle.
On October 19, 2018, the Center for Early Learning held their annual Pink Out Day. A Pink Out walk was planned for the children in support of Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Today we are having our Pink Out, it's annual, this is our third one. Pink Out Walk, we have a staff member that is a survivor, a cancer survivor, breast cancer survivor, and so we do that in her honor. And this year we we extended it to families.
This October will be 20 years, or actually May was 20 years of cancer-free, and it's kind of more special this year. My good cousin, she just a year out of being breast cancer-free, and we found another friend just was diagnosed with breast cancer.
It's kind of almost like surreal how many people are affected by it. You think like in my family is just alone, it's just like what, 5-6 people, and then when you see how many, there's I think a couple people on my level who his wife had breast cancer, and then a girl who lost her mom 2 months before she started the program. So it's crazy.
These types of events are important to the children of the center.
Some of them have family that has breast cancer or cancer, and they can show their support for them also. So I think we explain to them, it's sick, but now we're all better, and so that way they can support their family.
This week we're talking about doctors and nurses and how they help us stay healthy and things like that. So this was kind of an extension of that.
For information on the Morris L. Lichtenstein Jr. Center for Early Learning, call 361-698-1083.
In late October, Del Mar College held the Viking Fall Carnival in the Harvin Student Center. This annual indoor event helps registered student organizations raise money for their campus and community projects.
On October 26, 2018, Del Mar College's Student Leadership and Campus Life Office held their annual Viking Fall Carnival.
Right here today we have tooth toss, and then we also have a fishing game where the kids throw the bean bags into the tooth, and then they also fish for candy. I think it's very important because we live in such a world full of technology. The getting out with your family and dressing up, it's not something that everybody gets to do, and I think it's great because it gets the kids out, they socialize better, and they just have a little fun.
It's really great. This is our first time coming. I always see they do this every year, and for some reason we've never made it, and I just wasn't expecting all this. It was really great. I like that kind of traditional Halloween element to it. Everybody's in costumes. Everybody was really, spirited, and it's really important to get the kids out of the house and do stuff like that.
This event gave student organizations the opportunity to offer games, food booths, and activities while giving back to the community.
The students really seem to be enjoying it. I can really tell. I can really get the vibe of each club, like visiting each table, and I can really tell they enjoyed it a lot.
You have to put yourself out there in order to get people to come in and come and play the game, and so you kind of have to step outside your comfort zone with people that you don't know. So I think it helps social-wise. I particularly think that first getting kids to be more involved with education and wanting to study, and to realize that there are times where there's a time to be serious and a time to have fun, and you can do both at the same time while learning.
For information on events held by the Del Mar College Student Leadership and Campus Life Office, call 361-698-1279.
That concludes another edition of the DMC Upside.
You can watch the DMC Upside on digital cable in Corpus Christi every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. You can also watch us online at youtube.com/Delmar College.
We'll be back in December with an all-new show. We hope you'll be watching. Until then, I'm Carlos Garanzuay.
And I'm Emily Gonzalez. Thanks for joining us.